Looking pretty good. All right, y'all. Let's talk about it together. So here's my cake. My cake had 4 layers, 4 twos. So I'm grouping triplets. So I have 1 set of triplet twos. That's going to come out. And then for my X's, I have 1 set of triplet X's that can come out. Show me with your fingers, how many sets of triplets did you make with your Y's? Good job. Okay, so when I make my little roof, don't forget to put the 3 back. What has to stay? Who didn't have 2 friends to get out? A 1, 2. So this has to stay. And this has to stay. And when I was looking around for all the people who I saw, you all had that right. So good work, y'all. All right, we only have 4 questions to finish out. So go to, I think we're on page, it's either 13 or 14 in our notes. I can't remember. And if you have the skills check that I passed back, take that out also. We're going to go over that real quick. So every question that's on the skills check will be on the test. But we're going to start off with our notes. So we're going to start off on page 13 or 14, and then we'll finish out with the skills check. So we're on H, right? Is that the letter we're on? H? Okay. So we have 1 term. This right here is not simplified. So we need to build a cake with the 18. Go ahead and build your cake with 18. So that should be my cake. Who had a cake with 3 layers on it? 3 layers? Okay, good. So we already had a 5. That 5 does not go away. It's still there. So what I'm adding to it, though, is a set of twin 3s. That 3 comes out with the 5. And what's left is the 2. It stays. All right, I'm going to bring down the -2 root 2 because that was already simplified. The only thing I can do here is multiply the 5 times 3, which is going to change that to a 15. So we have 15 root 2 minus 2 root 2. Are these like terms? Who says yes? Yep, because they both have a 2, right? So we can do the operations. So we can actually take the 15 and subtract the 2. So your answer should be 13 root 2. That would be your answer. Let me put that high. Any questions? I feel like y'all doing pretty good. I really do. All right, so now let's go to J. We got to build 2 cakes, though, now. All right, go ahead and build a cake with 20 and with the 54. So go ahead and build 2 cakes. Both of those can be simplified. Looks like both of you, everybody finished with your cakes. So let's go ahead and finish J out. So for letter J, J already had a 7. Do I have any twins that I can add to the 7? Twin 2's. So the 2 multiplies with the 7. So that's 7 is already there. And I'm bringing out a set of twin 2's that's going to be with the 7. And this 5 has to stay. So that's going to make this 14 square root of 5. All right, with my second one, the second one already has a negative 2. And I'm bringing out a set of twin 3's that's going to come out with the negative 2. And under, I have 2 numbers. 2 numbers that didn't have twins. I have a 3 and a 2. So both of these numbers have to stay. Neither one of them had a twin. You have to have a twin to get out. So I'm going to bring down my subtraction sign. 2 times 3 is 6. Oops, I not mean to put a radical. Radical 3 times 2, which is also 6. Now that we have it simplified, are they like terms? No. And why are they not like terms? Yeah, they got different numbers. So this is as far as you can go. This is your answer. Can't go any further. If they're not like terms, you got to keep them apart. All right, 2 more questions. Let's go to K. Go ahead and build your cake. You got to build 2 cakes. 12, 27. Okay, so for the first term, I already had a minus sign, so that minus sign stays. And then I have a set of twin 2's that's going to come out with the negative. And I have a 3 that has to stay. Bring down your addition sign. I already have a 3. I'm adding to it another set of twin 3's. And then I have 1 3 left over that has to stay. So what I have is negative 2 root 3 plus what? Is that a 6 root 3 or a 9 root 3? 9, because you're multiplying what's on the outside. You're not adding. That's a 9 root 3. And we add together, because they are like terms, negative 2 plus 9, and you get 7. All right, I want you to do the last one by yourself all the way to the end. Build your cake, simplify it, come up with your final answer for letter M. So do the whole question by yourself. Okay, pretty good. All right, so first we build our cakes. That's my cake. So for the first one, there was a 2. That 2 does not go away. I'm adding to it a set of twin 3's. The 3 comes out, and the 2 has to stay. The only thing I saw coming around that some people did was they left the 3 under and brought the 2 out. You have to have a twin to come out. So the 3 comes out and the 2 has to stay. So that's going to make that a 6. A 6 square root of 2. Bring down the plus sign. So this one already has a 2. I'm bringing out another 2. And then the one that didn't have a friend has to stay. So that becomes 4 root 2. So your final answer is 10 root 2. All right, go ahead and take out homework 2. I want to do what I think the hardest question is with you. That is, I think it's number 6. Remember, this homework is due tomorrow for full credit. If it's not turned in tomorrow, you automatically lose 4 points, but you can still get 6. So it's better to turn it in late than to not turn it in at all. All right, let's look at number 6. This one is already done because it has a 5. We can't take anything out of 5 because 5 is one of our prime numbers. But we can build a cake with the 8 and with the 45. So go ahead, build your cake with 8 and 45. Okay, so with the first one, the 8, there's already a minus sign right there. I'm going to bring down that minus sign, and I'm going to add to it a 2. And then I have a 2 that has to stay. That's my first term. Who had that for the first term? Negative 2 root 2. All right, for my second term, can't do anything with it. I'm just going to bring him down. Nothing changes. For my last term, there's already a 2. And what am I adding to it? A set of twin 3s. And what's going to stay under? A 5. All right, so this becomes, I'm just going to rewrite the whole thing. Negative 2 root 2 minus 3 root 5 plus 6 root 5. Now, the first term is by itself, right? It's sitting at the table in the cafeteria alone. Does not have a friend. This one right here has no like term, so I cannot add this to anything. However, these two can add together because they both have 5s. So my final answer would be negative 2 root 2. And then you have a negative 3 plus 6, which is a positive 3 root 5. For number 5, I'm not going to do it, but let's go backtrack to number 5 real quick. Just remember that this one right here has a 1 in front. Okay? So you do need to build a cake with the 8. Well, we already built the 8, so you really don't have to build the 8 again. And you have to build one with the 50. When you do this one, though, they should all be like terms. They should all have a 2 left under. So the only questions, if you've been working on your homework every day, like I advise you to do, you should only have number 5, 9, 10, and 11 left. 5, 9, 10, and 11. If you finish it, turn it into the tray. Remember, I do check for questions for accuracy. All right.